right, we are in the finals now at GloryCon after a long day of slinging cardboard. We are down to two players. I'm joined with Jared
Howdy.
Susney, who is going to help me commentate on this match. All right, here we go. One, two, three. This is going to be between Ty Thomason and Jared Doucette. Ty has been on a heater tonight, or
Killing it,
today.
killing it with the twiddle ball.
Killing it with the Twiddle Vault. And Jared's been doing pretty well with his rug aggro. So we're going to find out if he has enough aggression to beat Ty.
So it looks like Jared's going to be mulling to 6 game one here.
He is, and we're hoping for a decent hand. He doesn't have much interaction. Just has two shatters and maybe a couple of counter spells, but other than that, he's really hoping to get something going early and some way to interact with Ty's combo.
He does have two shatters.
I wonder how hard he mulligans down to the shatters. I don't know.
Probably pretty aggressively. He needs to keep Ty off Howling Mines.
Maybe two early creatures, maybe, or maybe a shatter in his first hand. I don't see a shatter. I do see a bolt. I see a couple lands, a regrowth maybe, and a pixies. Let's see if he's gonna keep this. Seems okay. Yeah, he's gonna put it back. Plays a tag and passes the turn. Ty looks pretty comfortable in his seat.
He's leaning back.
So there's the okay. So he's gonna
time for a bolt and a pixie. Okay. Ancestral turn 2 seems good.
So that's what you don't want to see if you're Jared. Card advantage is the name of the game, and Ty's gonna use his only fireball to just get rid of that threat. Now, 4 recalls, I don't think that's really going to be an issue. If he does need it later,
he'll get it back.
He'll get it.
Okay.
Jared does not have a 3-drop, which is probably, bolts are not going to get there. Okay, so he's going to regrowth his. Both players casting regrowth, and Ty just already 2 ancestrals into this game.
Yeah, this is already not boding well for the aggro deck.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the Howling Mine, the Time Walk. Yeah, it's difficult because you want those shatters, but there's only so much you can mulligan down into.
Sure, but even still with Ty's capacity to just bringing his graveyard back like crazy.
And Jared's gonna scoop it up. He's gonna recall for another ancestral, another regrowth, and
it's
Time Walk, baby.
Unless you're on just massive amounts of artifact hate, or for some odd reason you're actually playing Tormod's Crypts, like Twiddle Vault is just it's not easy to interact with for any deck, I don't think.
Yeah, and I think Jared. I mean, both these players know what each other's playing, so I think Jared's just not going to waste any time. It's not.
Sure. Yeah, he's just going face.
He knows what he wants to do. So Jared at the sideboard, he's got 2 more shatters. Some red blasts.
Red blasts are good to stop the recalls.
And energy fluxes. So he's got some options.
Yeah.
2 energy fluxes, 2 red blasts, 2 shatters.
So he probably leaves. I mean, if he's me, you're leaving in the burn, and you're taking out some of your creatures to get the artifact hate in. Right? Do you bring in Suchis to have a couple bigger beaters in there?
I just don't think. I don't think they're. I think they're too slow. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not excited about the chain lightnings. Some amount of chain lightnings can probably come out, I guess.
Yeah.
If I were him, I'd probably just want an early creature or two, or a creature with burn backup. and um, artifact interaction. I don't think he's fast enough to. I don't think he's fast enough to get there with his creatures. Plus, he knows that Tide might bring in his Urnums anyway, so
Sure.
the chains don't seem that great. None of the
Yeah.
burn. None of the burn does.
If you're tied, do you after that first rinsing? I mean, do you even play with your sideboard? I actually didn't notice if he took in or out any cards.
I didn't notice either, but I think he probably brings in the Urnums. I mean, they serve as
Sure. Yeah. Keep stop
semi creature
stop his
removal.
guys in the ground. Yeah.
I think he
Fall,
probably takes out.
Falling Star is not terrible either.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. The Urnums are just so good because none of Jared's. He doesn't have 1-to-1 removal for the Urnums,
No.
so that's why they're like amazing.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it really. All right, so you have a keep Volcanic Island into a Kurdic. I'm suspecting some sort of green mana source after this, so it's going to be into it. 2-3.
Naked Orc go.
Oh,
Okay, factory is some early pressure.
still a 1-1. Um,
Okay.
Shatter, huh?
Yeah. Do,
What?
do you,
I'm not sure.
I mean, if he doesn't shatter that orb, Ty probably blows up his factory now.
Yeah, maybe he's light on land,
Yeah, it could be.
or maybe he has another shatter in hand. Oh, he probably had. He didn't want the Serendib orbs, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he's got some decent pressure now. He's got to draw into some burn. Otherwise, this could. There's the red blast for the dib.
Okay. This is energy. Oh, that was it. He really wanted. He really wanted to resolve that. So Ty had 2 red elemental blasts.
Yeah,
Jeez, that's
that is a good
man.
card.
That is a good draw. He tried to bait him with the Serendib, but sometimes your opponent just has 2 rebs. That's unfortunate.
And there's the Ernie. This is gonna be tough for a 1/1 Kurt Ape to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dib still is. I guess he's got a block and a bolt. But Ty probably still has at least some counter magic in his hand. You would think.
Possibly. Oh, now
Oh.
he has. Okay, now he gets the Reb and the Ancestral.
Yeah, he's chucking his Howling Mont. Yeah, this is the writing might be on the wall here. Ernie's a
So
beater.
now he has to take it. Okay. He's gonna Ancestral now, or you gonna let him? Okay. Yeah, this is looking tough. This is
Yeah,
looking real tough.
you can't even really attack as an aggro deck with the Ernie on the board.
You know, I think it just shows how strong Arnhem is. He's so hard to get rid of. You can't rev, you can't bev him, you can't bolt him, you can't side blast him,
Yeah, you're not gonna see.
and nobody plays terror. So,
No.
all right, so he's gonna
Permanently.
twiddle his Arnhem just as a blocker. So again, we talk about that kind of pseudo removal
Yeah.
inside of Arnhem. Okay, he's gonna
So-
get bolted, so he's gonna take.
To me, that's a sign that Ty is ready to go off here.
Yeah,
Yep, there's the ancestral.
we should have an ancestral count, like thing on the bottom left. I think it's been 2, maybe 3. All right, so he tutors here. Depending what else he has in his hand, he tutors for either a vault or yeah.
You don't want to draw 7 here. I don't think.
No, he's low on life. He's at 11. You don't want to give Jared any more burn.
Yeah, and Jared's on two cards in hand, so you don't want to reload him.
So it's either a vault or maybe another Urnum. I don't know, depending on what else he has in his hand.
Could be another recall too.
Yeah, that's true. Recall is so good.
Recall for regrowth for recall.
And then he can recall the tutor again. Oh, so good. That's probably the right call.
Yeah.
All right, time vault. Not sure whether he got it. He probably had a twiddle in his hand, maybe, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's looking at his graveyard. So he probably has a recall. All right, okay, Jared's in the situation where he's got to play it out.
Well, he's got to watch Ty play it out.
Yeah, he's got to watch Ty play it out. All right, so the draw 7 was already in his hand, I guess.
Yep.
Obviously, he doesn't want to cast that at this point, but.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that I don't think we're gonna see Jared take another turn here, but you know, I could be wrong.
Okay, so there's an Urnum.
Yep.
One more turn.
Mine,
So that's
Vault.
Ty's gonna attack. He can attack for 4. That would effectively put Jared at 11. He needs 3 more turns on top of that to win.
If he, oh, he's actually thinking for a sec. So I assume that means he doesn't have another recall. Oh no, he does. Ostensibly. No, he's thinking. So he's not sure.
Yeah, he didn't have it this turn.
Nope.
This is strip the tropical line just to get him off green.
Yep.
I guess, I don't know. Slow him down a little bit. Ty's going to come down to 9. And Jared's in tank. Let's see what he does. Looks like he has a Psyblast in his hand as well. No, Shatter. Okay.
Getting Shatter for the time vault. He's still racing that Ernie though. So. Pass with the vault out, no twiddle.
The plan here, I mean, if you look at the board state, I think it's just, I mean, it's not even the vault anymore. The biggest issue is that Urnum.
Oh, sure.
And he's got to, he's going to have to use 2 cards to get rid of it.
And now with Ty with the Sylvan with the Howling Mine, he's going to be able to just get, you know, whatever he needs.
So let's see what he does. He's starting to think. Starting to think about what he may do.
I think the only
I'm
thing.
sure what he would do in this situation.
I think the only thing that maybe slows Ty down right now is him having a giant stack of lands sitting on top of his draw pile right now.
Yeah, I don't know what he would want to draw into. Maybe if he has some burn.
Okay, swinging for 3, drops on a Curd Ape. All these Curd Apes with no forest in play.
I know.
It's brutal.
They're tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to bring him down to 3. It's going to bring out another Urnum. He's going to twiddle. Yeah, that's it. All right. That was a...
Yeah, that's tough. It was non-games, really.
Oh, he had a Bolt and a Psyblast in his hand.
Wow.
So it was actually a little closer than I might have suspected. All right, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed GloryCon. Looking forward to next year. Very glorious.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Jared.